We all know the Goron-Village located in Snowhead Region in Termina. However, while thinking about it for the last couple of years, I've come to develop a theory about multiple villages existing in Termina across the mountains in Snowhead Region. This is what this video is about. My theory can be summed up by the following question. Where did all the Gorons at the Goron racetrack come from? Because there's way more Gorons at Goron racetrack than at Goron-Village. Do they come from another village, perhaps? My starting position is the following. In a project about Majora's Mask some years ago, I counted 23 Gorons at the racetrack, race participants and spectators. This means we see 23 Gorons at Goron racetrack, but only 9 normal-sized Gorons at Goron-Village, plus 3 normal-sized Gorons at Mountain Village. How is that possible? Mind you that we never see these race spectators appear in Goron-Village, yet they mysteriously appear at the racetrack. It is also clear that some Gorons from the village want to watch or even take part in the race. So the question becomes, how many Gorons seen at the Goron racetrack are actually from Goron-Village? For completion, there are 5 non-normal sized Gorons: the Goron Elder, Damani, the Goron Elder's son, Big Goron, and Medli Goron. My theory rests on 2 premises. 1. Not all Gorons we see at the race as spectators are from Goron-Village. 2. The number of characters we see in-game, meaning out of universe, actually represents exactly the number of characters in-universe. Also, there's a third, somewhat hidden and implicit premise. 3. All Gorons we see at Goron racetrack are not standing there all year round, meaning they have to travel from somewhere. Let's, while accepting my premises for the sake of debate, go even further, steelman a counter-argument, thereby weakening my arguments, and say that A. Not only do all normal-sized Gorons from Goron and Mountain Village go watch the race, but B. Somehow even Medli Goron's apprentice from the bomb shop and Link the Goron from the stock pot inn go forsake all their plans they might have had otherwise and thus also manage to appear at the racetrack in time, however unlikely this scenario might be. This means the following. We have 23 minus 9 minus 3 minus 1 minus 1 equals 9 Gorons. So we still have to explain the appearance of at least 9 other Gorons at the racetrack. That's enough for a full other village of Gorons, I'd say. Now granted, the evidence I presented here might not indicate, let alone heavily imply, a full village. But I'm certain that there are Gorons from outside Goron-Village coming to visit the race. Maybe it's even an important part of Goron annual culture? It's definitely a celebration with much cultural significance to the Gorons. But this now ventures much into speculation. I guess a counter-argument can be made that the time between Link defeating Goth / Spring returning to Snowhead Region and the Goron race starting is too little time for Gorons to travel from other villages to the racetrack. However, a counter-argument can be that Gorons actually roll to the racetrack, so they can travel much more distance in less time than literally any other species in Termina. Or they might have appeared before the events of Majora's Mask, but were surprised by the continuation of a strong winter in Goron-Village. So there's that. This is my theory about Goron-Villages, besides the one we see in Majora's Mask existing. I admit that this is not a 100% solid theory, but it's definitely a possibility and an entertaining idea. I hope this video might lead to interesting thoughts. See ya!